Hey y'all, what's going on? It's your boy Mike. So, just got back from the gym. It was not the best workout, but it was movement. It counted. Um, Things have been crazy. Things have been busy. I got, I got my second chapter back. When did I get it back? On Sunday, I think it was. I think it was Sunday, and I had a lot of revisions to do. Because again, this is my first time actually doing a literature review, and it feels really weird doing a literature review compared to a regular paper. Because with the literature review, you're not doing any of your own work. You just have the literature that's already been produced, and you're just putting it out there. However, it's like trying to find different pieces of literature that actually connect. That can be a little difficult with certain things. Make sure it's within 5 years of currently, because your literature review has to be pretty relevant and recent. So that was a little challenge, but nothing too crazy. But again, did have a little challenge with certain things I had to find. But like I said, I got my literature review back. I had some errors to adjust. Got all that stuff fixed up, and now I'm just waiting for my teacher to return my stuff. I finished all of my edits yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. I finished all my edits, so we'll see how long it takes. It took her a week to get things back to me. Um, for my first turning of my chapter one, my chapter two. So we'll see how long it takes, for her to send it in this time. We'll see how it goes. But it's crazy thing that this is week 4 already. 4 weeks in, I defend in 5 weeks. It's like it's crazy to think how fast this is going, man. Because we finish everything on week 9. That's when we actually present and defend and all that stuff. So I'm not sure what that whole process is going to look like. I'm really curious. I'm really excited. We'll see how it goes. But another cool thing that actually happened recently is that one of the groups I'm in on Facebook, it's called like first generation doctoral students or something like that. And I'm in 2 groups on Facebook, and one of the ladies, she was like, "Hey everybody, if you want to watch me defend, I am defending on the 28th. Here's a link for my defense, and also if you want to get a CEU, it's CEU eligible, this and that and the other. However, I don't think it's CEU eligible for myself." Because she is defending her DSW, her Doctor of Social Work, and I forgot what her thing is. But I'm like, I just wanted to watch a defense in real time, because like you can watch. It's different to watch, on YouTube, like things are actually recorded already, but it's different to watch it in real time, see how people react, how they defend. So I'm really curious to see how that process is going. Cause I've never seen a defense in person. I've never been a part of a defense. So it's gonna be brand new to me. So I'm trying to get as mentally prepared as I possibly can. Because like you guys may have known, it was last year. Yeah, like mid last year. Like it was like the 3rd semester last year. I started watching defense videos. Like I probably watched like at least one. I probably watch 2 to 3 defense videos a week, just to kind of understand, what the process is like, how it's gonna go, all these different things. And granted, every school is different, programs are different, and I'm kind of defending my work. I'm not defending my work because I didn't have to do any of the actual research. I'm just presenting what's already there, pretty much, which is different because for the PhD, I've actually had to go out there, create the research, all those things like that. Because again, PhDs are more research based, whereas the professional degree is more application based, if you will. So it's like, hey, PhD, you did the research. Professional degree, you're just compiling the research, presenting it to your committee, pretty much. To my knowledge, I'm going to go ahead and read through the syllabus again to make sure I'm understanding what I'm supposed to be doing. Because I like to have as much knowledge as I can of the thing before I go ahead and do the thing. And again, I got plenty of time. Because I have a lot of time, but I don't have a lot of time because time is flying by, as y'all see, because I'm already in week 4. But I got some time to see, what all I gotta do and all that stuff. Plus, depends on if my teacher even graded my paper yet or not. If she did, because I kind of like to get ahead of things if I can. So usually around 12 o'clock or so, I have my personal computer open and just kind of sitting there and just listening for a ding. Because if I get a ding, that means I got a new email. I'll check my email real quick. If it's something in regards to my paper, I'll check it out. If it's nothing in regard to my paper, I kind of ignore it and I'll just go back to work. If it is something, again, if it is something to do with my paper, I'll try to get as much of it done when I can, type thing. So I pretty much have my computer open around 12 o'clock. Go about my business, do what I gotta do, finish work, go to the gym, come home, shower, eat. But I still I have my computer open usually while I'm eating, just kind of like to see if there's been anything that's been posted or not. And sometimes my teacher is actually replying fairly late. And again, she replies on the weekends, which is actually pretty cool because a lot of teachers don't reply on the weekends. So it's like she's still I think she's doing that to kind of help us out because generally people are off during the weekends, generally speaking. So if she can get stuff done during the weekend, that we have time to do our stuff during the weekend. So it's less for us to do during the week, so we can kind of get ahead of things. Because again, it's going to be a pretty lengthy paper. Because the part that I did was it had to be between 10 and 12 pages, and I was at 10 and a half pages, I think it was. Like 10 and a half pages, somewhere on there. After the edits and things like that. So I got some work in. So I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. But circling back, I get to watch a defense next week. Again, obviously I'll be working, so I'll be kind of multitasking, which I'm kind of excited about to watch. I've never seen seen a defense in real time, so it'll be kind of cool. Gym wise, things have been okay. I was a little tired today, so I didn't do as much as I wanted to do. Plus, legit everything was taken. When I say everything was taken. So my workout was extremely limited, but I still, got some good work in today. I'm not too mad about what I got done. Like I said, I got some good work in. I was a little tired, so I didn't get to do everything as much as I wanted to do. It's all good. Life happens. We keep pushing forward. So I'm like, hey, your boy's body can use a little rest because it's been a busy weekend because this is my 12-day stretch. However, on it was WrestleMania this past weekend. Well, technically last week was WrestleMania week, like I told you guys, and I only got to watch WrestleMania, but it was after work on Saturday and Sunday. So imagine working 10-hour shift, driving an hour, watching a pay-per-view because the pay-per-view ended at 11-ish, and then driving back home an hour, getting a couple hours sleep. So I usually I leave my house by 7:26, if I want to clock in on time. Leave, drive 30 minutes to work, another 10-hour shift, drive another hour, watch another 4-hour pay-per-view, drive an hour home. It was a lot of driving. It was a busy weekend. And then my lady, she graduated with her biomedical science degree, her bachelor's, so I'm super proud of her. She did a great job. She put some work in. So that happened on Monday, so spent all day Monday with them. And then yesterday, had to work. I didn't get to go to the gym yesterday because we surprised her with a dinner, which she was like, "What are you doing here?" And the thing is that I wasn't texting because I usually don't text when I'm in the gym, so it wasn't as suspicious. So it was like it kind of worked out. So that was pretty cool. So I'm super proud of her. She's still studying. She has some more studying to do because we keep grinding. But I'm still super proud of her. So that happened, and then today we had there's still some computer issues that are going on with work, so trying to answer some of those questions for my coaches. I had to do some other call reviews, so that took a little chunk of time, answering some putting out some minor fires, things like that. So all in all, no, boy's feeling a little tired. Nothing too crazy, but I'm feeling a little bit. But I get this weekend off, semi, because I'm probably gonna go to my parents' house on Saturday like I usually do, like every other Saturday. So I work every other Saturday, and then one of those Saturdays I'm off. I usually go to my parents' house. But this Sunday, we're gonna go to the beach, and then one of my friends from work, I call her pretty much my little sister. She's having a baby shower, so I have to go to that on Sunday also. So it's gonna be another busy week, and this is my 12-day stretch after that. So I have pretty much one day off in 24 days. Yeah, it's gonna be busy. But May's right around the corner. We're gonna see what May has in store. Obviously my birthday's at the end of the month. However, we have a wedding to go to. My aunt's having a big birthday party at the end of the month on my birthday. We're like, what's going on? So we got that. There's something else that's going on in May. Oh, I have a class to do at work. I'll probably finishing my third chapter in May, obviously third and fourth chapter, because I ain't got that much time left. Just depends on when my teacher gets my stuff back. So obviously I'm gonna check to see if she responded. After I'm done showering, eating, all that fun jazz. So I'm gonna see what she has posted for me. But that's been, things have been kind of busy with that. Oh, going back to the gym. One of my boys, I've known him for a hot minute, probably like 15 years or so. Like kind of cordial conversations, but still pretty dope dude. We were talking about working out, and he said that he would actually prep me for my show. So I was like, how much is it? And kind of talking about it. He, gave me his prices. I'm like, okay, cool. Because again, even though we're boys, you still gotta support businesses. So you still gotta support your people, by word of mouth, by finances, because we know paper is funny these days. Money is funny. So support your people. Support your people. So he told me his prices. I'm like, that's actually a really good deal. I told him that, hey, I actually want to kind of start closer towards September, because I know that my sleep is off. I know I'm getting my nutrition back on track, but I know that my nutrition is not the best. And this, again, busy time because had 2 days of WrestleMania, so my nutrition was off for dinner both the days. We had graduation, so my nutrition was off. Yesterday, my dinner was off because we went out to eat. Again, I didn't have as many calories as I usually do, not as much protein as I usually do for dinner. And then May, we have my birthday, my aunt's birthday, a wedding, some other stuff going on. I think I'll double check. But again, those are that's pretty much like a weekend. But I'm still gonna try to be fairly reasonable, because that's the thing. I was fairly reasonable with my eating. I didn't like pig out, but your boy enjoyed himself. So got some big dates coming up in May. In June, I'm not sure about any big. I have to double check my calendar about big dates in June, but that may be a mess. But I'm also defending. So I think maybe easing up in June a little bit. In July, I don't think there's anything going on in July. I'll have to double check. August is graduation. September is cruise. So yeah, I think I told you guys, but yeah, I'm going on a cruise in September for graduation. I forgot where we're going. I told my dad, just book it. I'm just happy to be there. So I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna be there. That's all that matters to me. So I gotta check to see exactly where we're going. Check excursion and all that stuff. Like, yeah, wait, what do you want to do? I'm like, I don't care. I'm just happy to be. I'm just happy to be done. So I gotta check on excursions and all that fun stuff. But again, money's gonna be looking a little bit better around then. Because like I said, since I paid for my last semester, there's nothing else I have to pay for school-wise that I know of. Besides, like, I'm not sure what we have to do for graduation, like how much we have to pay for graduation. But I obviously have to pay for my cap and gown. So that's going to be a nice pretty penny. I'm not sure how much it is. I have to double check. They haven't even really posted any information about graduation yet. Until it's anything about it. There's just the same post going since December, I think. This is the one post like, hey, graduation is tentatively for this date. Da 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 da. It hasn't changed, nothing. So it's been the same date since like December. So I'm like, okay, we'll just kind of wait and see if anything changes. So I just check it periodically just to see if anything's changed. Nothing's changed yet. So I'm going for, hey, graduation is August 15th, and we'll kind of get more information as time goes along. I think they said that they usually start sending out graduation info around June. So we'll kind of see what's going on with that. Excuse me, my bad. But things have been good. Things have been busy. Your boy's been a little bit tired, but I'm still trying to push as much as I can. I'm trying to be realistic with where I'm at mentally, physically, for things. And also another thing I'm thinking of that my dad told me, because I am very particular with finances. I may do a video about that a little bit later on. But one thing my dad's like, don't be afraid to spend money, da 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 da. So I think I told you guys I was looking at a couple different watches for graduation, because I like watches. I don't really have a real watch collection per se, but I used to really enjoy, I really like looking at watches and all stuff like that. So I have a watch for graduation. I switched from my original idea, but I was like, I wonder, because birthday is coming up, and I'm not doing anything. I don't have anything planned for my birthday, and I usually don't get myself a birthday gift. Like, I think last year I got myself like some shoes, like $30. Ross, hey, don't sleep on Ross. Ross got some good deals. But I was like, you know what? I wonder if I'm gonna I may get a watch for my birthday. No, that'll actually be the start of my collection that I'm actually gonna wear pre-graduation. So I was looking at some different watches, from the same company that I was looking at before. I have a couple that are on sale. So I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and take a look at these. If y'all are into watches, the company's called Ouroboros. Shout out Ouroboros. I've been looking at y'all stuff. Y'all got some nice watches. Nice watches. If you guys want to sponsor your boy, hey, I ain't mad. I'll take it. But yeah, I'm thinking about getting one of the Ouroboros watches. It's like, and everything has like a Egypt name. It's like Cairo, Casablanca, and another one. I forgot what the other one is. But they're all like based off of like names in Egypt, which is pretty cool. And like the design of their watches look really nice. The faces of their watches are really cool, really clean. They look really nice. So check out Ouroboros watches if y'all are into watches. Again, for some people they're like, that's a little pricey. But compared to a lot of watches, those are actually really cheap. So I think it's a good price range. It's not gonna be your basic Walmart watch. I'm gonna tell you all that. It ain't gonna be your basic Walmart watch. They put some time into their watches. So if you're looking for Walmart prices, they ain't Walmart prices. But they're not Timex. Oh, my bad. You're not gonna break your bank. You ain't gonna go into debt for these watches, because you've seen some watches that oh yeah, this watch is $1,000, $2,000, $500, $10,000. I'm like, your boy ain't got that. But the watches that I've seen on there, even without a sale price, I'm like, okay, those are not too bad. Again, they're not your Walmart prices, but you ain't gonna break your bank unless your money is really funny. If your money is really funny, then hey, admire it from afar. Step back, jump back into the game whenever your money is looking a little bit less funny. But if your money ain't too bad, then and if you like watches, check them out, see what you like. That was one of the companies I was looking at, but I was thinking about buying a watch. The watches I saw from there got the highest upvotes from people I've asked, so that's what I'm gonna go with for my first watches. And plus, it's like they have for the watch price, you get a watch, you get a pen, you get a box. Like a little screwdriver to change the links on the watch, so you get some stuff for your buck. So I'm like, okay, that's where I'm gonna go. And I also want to check how long it's gonna take to get here, because again, it's towards the end of April. This gonna take a month to get here. Perfect time for my birthday. I have really big plans for my birthday, but we'll see what happens. As of right now, I ain't got no plans for my birthday, but it takes a month to get here. It'll be here right on time. If it takes 2 weeks, then I'm gonna have it sitting in a box for 2 weeks. It's all good. So that's what I'm kind of at right now. But like I said, things have been good. Things have been productive. I'm still pushing along, still grinding along. Again, I wanted to get this video out to you guys a little bit earlier, but like I said, I was busy all day Monday and all day Tuesday. This is as soon as I can record the video. So we'll see, we'll see what happens. But if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, if you guys want some more exercise videos, I can definitely drop some more exercise videos. If I'm changing, I may change up my routine a little bit, like I said previously. Actually, on my last weigh-ins, I lost some weight, but I also lost some muscle. So I was changing my routine, but I was like, I'm not sure because I may not be, stimulating enough growth, enough muscle hypertrophy. So we'll see what happens. But I'm going to stay, relatively chill with my weights. I may go higher weight again to like that 8 to 12 rep range weight wise. Cause I was going closer to that 15 weight rep range, which is a little bit lighter weight. But I was doing like more control, things like that. So I kind of play around with different things. But that's pretty much where I'm at right now. Keep you guys updated. If there's any changes, I'll definitely let you guys know. But again, if there's any questions, comments, concerns that you guys have, if you want any other information about, what I'm planning to do for graduation, certs, all that stuff, just drop it in a comment, shoot me a like, comment, subscribe, all that other fun stuff. But until next time, later.